Welcome to Social Media Headlines. I'm your host, Kip Russell. I'm an influencer with nearly 1 million followers on social media. I'm also I work at an ad agency and help some of the world's biggest brands. I want to start this episode off with what Garyvee says about the creator economy in 2023. And he recently posted this thing on LinkedIn. I'll link it in the comments below. He says, for all of you reading this who keep thinking, oh, I missed it. I miss TikTok. I miss YouTube. I miss YouTube Shorts. I miss my moment. Everyone keeps saying they miss it, but really this is the best time ever to start your creator journey if you're trying to build like a small side hustle, or if you're a small business owner or enthusiast and you want to build a brand. This is it. This is the moment. TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Reels, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. There's so much opportunity to monetize these channels, and I think what I get really frustrated about is if you have a small local business and you're not creating 1 to 2 reels a day, or again, you can literally just talk to the camera and post, or share food. It can be very easy. You don't have to show your face, or hiring somebody to help you do this. The channels are giving away so much free money right now, whether it's Reels bonuses or YouTube Shorts. You only need 1,000 followers to monetize. A lot of you guys have put in the work to have at least the basic foundation, and then you can just turn on the creator funds that are out there and then figure out subtle ways to monetize these, or just turn on ad share or make a long form YouTube show. These channels are like throwing money at people right now, including small businesses, because they need people to create quality content to keep people on their channels. And ultimately, your business can, one, generate a whole new revenue stream, or at least cover the cost of maybe that person doing the marketing for you while you're blowing up your brand, getting the word out that you're monetizing that organic content, and it can help pay for some of the costs of that. This is just the best time ever to do it. I've been saying this for 2 years. Organic is back. You need to take that patience to experiment with what's going to work. The difference in social media in 2023 than it used to be is you need to think more like YouTube. Think about, what is the series, or what do I want to be known for, and I need to experiment and then make a lot of that stuff when you see it overperforming. So a part 1 of how to make the best tacos if you're a taco restaurant, pizza, dough flipping if you're a pizza place, something that people can come watch a 30 or 60-second video, something that gives them sort of that voyeurism, a window into your business world. And I promise you can turn your business your social media into a marketing a money machine, 6 months to a year, maybe less than that if you get really good. So I just want to stress that. I've been saying it for a long time. I am a recipient of that just by diving in and understanding it, and I don't spend more than probably an hour or 2 a week on my social media accounts, sometimes less, and it's become 5, sometimes 6 figures a year revenue for me. And also just something that I realize that most small businesses don't even understand the potential. So I'm gonna stop and get off my rant and dive into some more of these social media headlines. This is a great time to be a creator. So YouTube launches its new commercial music licensing resource, Creator Music, and this is incredible. As a musician myself and a creator, this is an opportunity for you to get your music the ability to be licensed by other YouTubers. So if you can get in there, and if you're a YouTuber, you're looking to use more popular music, you can now either do 2 things. One, you can purchase a license. Sometimes they're expensive. I want to use Justin Bieber's Peaches in the song. It's perfect for it. And you add it to your background or soundtrack. Or you can rev share. So meaning before, where you had to get permission or whitelisted, you can now just select rev share, and some of that ad revenue will go back to the musician. So it's a great way to pick synergies. It's probably a great way for smaller creators to get access to better music. There still is the open music catalog that you can use from YouTube. But for musicians, I think it's important to get in this. Maybe reach out to some people and let them know. If you can split a little bit of ad revenue, it can be great visibility. So again, just adding to this is a great time to be a creator. It's going more mom and pop, all this stuff. So you want to be figuring out how to get your access to this kind of stuff. If you're a creator, this is a great way to build partnerships. So again, YouTube is launching its new commercial licensing. Again, I'll link the article below so you can sign up for that stuff in the comments. Instagram has introduced a new feature called Instagram Channels, and this new feature, you can basically group message people, where you can stay up to date on topics and brands and people through text, images, polls, etc. It goes into Instagram direct messages. I think what people haven't realized, and I think through 2015, sort of the wave of maturity, and then also the elections and politics, I think what happened is, the older generations were just getting on Facebook and Instagram, and people were just starting to realize there was a lot of news in the news feed, and there was all the elections and Trump, that people were sharing stuff to their news feeds, and it was causing all sorts of turmoil, and people were judging them based on what they were sharing. And what we're seeing now is sort of the counterbalance to that, where people would typically share things to kind of co-sign and put it in their newsfeed to raise awareness and also kind of like sharing who they are. Less of that is going on in the newsfeed. The newsfeed sort of, people are just using it less, especially on Facebook and Instagram. It's that like, I don't want to be stigmatized aspect, psychologically. And then they're sharing it more in their DMs with the people that they trust and that they love and that they want to build relationships with. So this is a good move by Instagram. I think if you're a creator out there, you need to be trying this right away. Brands, product launches, little things like that. So once you join the channel, it'll appear in your IG direct message list. In Insta's world, they're leaning on that shift of most people are sharing into direct messages. I know personally that's mostly where I share. Again, I don't want to reshare something on TikTok or Instagram or Twitter, unless it's really special and also not going to cause a lot of drama for me as a person. So you're seeing that across the board, and I think this is a smart play. So I would play around with broadcast channels once you get access to it. I think it has a lot of cool potential, like just product drops, events, news, content, and more. I think it's the overall picture that you might see shares and things less, or you're seeing the shares they're going more one-to-one. And I think it's only going to go more that way. And that is going into my next point here in the social media headlines is social media engagement hits a new low except for TikTok. And so Search Engine Land did this sort of recap, and again, I'll put it in the bio below, about what's going on. So organic engagement's falling or flatlining, posting frequencies declining, Reels rule on Instagram, TikTok tops the charts, and here's what's going on. So it goes back to that point where I say this to all my clients. Most people are lurkers in social media. They don't post, they don't share, they don't comment. They really just consume almost like TV, and then a couple things that make a move, they'll like, or they'll throw it into their comments. That's why you see often, if you look at your analytics, lots of impressions, not a lot of engagement. And that's okay. I think what TikTok exposed is that watch time is actually the most important thing, and that people are basically want to see more things that are interesting to them. And if it's interesting, they'll watch it all the way through, and then you serve them more things to keep them on the platform. That's why TikTok's done so well, and that's why you're seeing all these other channels sort of panicking a bit. But Instagram has been on the downslide since 2019. And I think with Reels, their channel's so confusing. Facebook has really always been going down, and I think ever since they've kind of really pulled the news and politics out of the newsfeed, there's not a lot of engagement on content. People are sharing less. And when you're on Instagram and Facebook, your network is built around people your business associates, your friends. So people have a stigma posting there anyways. They don't want to get in trouble. They don't want to expose too much about themselves. They're more that curated lifestyle. But on TikTok and in Reels and in Shorts, you're actually more going to an interest graph of other people and places that have similar interest, which is why people view TikTok in a much different way, where they always say you're meeting strangers that you love on TikTok, and on Facebook, Instagram, you're seeing content from people you sort of know but don't like. And it's an interesting dynamic, and I think that's why Facebook was just so late to the party. What they didn't realize is most people would post more if it wasn't being exposed to people who know them, because there's already a judgment that people deal with in their life. And I think post elections and all that other stuff, you're seeing people just not wanting to expose that or deal with the drama of it. And it's like how we walk into rooms now and we judge people because we have so much information on them. It's pretty crazy. So what you're seeing is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, these channels, people becoming more lurkers, sharing things into Messenger, and then passive consumption, lurking, like watch time is a key metric, or stopping the scroll is what you're hearing. And that's why TikTok really has been the GOAT so lately. And even they're sort of struggling because there's just so much going on with the channel in terms of ads, and things aren't going as viral. So you're going to see a lot of continued ways to incentivize people to post. And then also you're going to see a lot of less activity of things getting shared in your newsfeed. And it sucks as you're trying to get the word out. You want that sharing to go more viral, but I think you really have to make something special and get people to watch time is going to be what makes your content successful. So it goes back to a lot of that stuff we talked about earlier in this episode. You need to be thinking of like a series, like voyeurism, like HGTV, bringing people into your world. What are they going to consume if they follow the channel, and make it based on their interests and what's important to their world. Well, that's that's it for this social media headlines. I hope you guys learned a lot. There's so much going on in the space. Again, start thinking smarter. Take advantage of these opportunities. It's never too late. In fact, I'm just jumping in YouTube Shorts. Know that there's a huge opportunity with that horizon, and really wanting to build my brand on YouTube while I have a big TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook following, and even a big LinkedIn following. I want to get more established on this channel, so I'm going in all in with 16 followers on this channel. I do have some bigger stuff on music, but I appreciate you. Like always, like and subscribe. I do have a free course coming out that's going to be the best monetization course ever for a creator, just sharing what I know as an influencer and a person that is also working on this space where we're cutting deals with creators. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching Social Media Headlines. Thanks.